the thing in my own life that certainly within the last 20 years or so that I have focused on in my life is I want to feel and remember, and I try to feel joy in every moment and to express joy, to be joy remembrance in every moment, and to try to remember that, to choose joy in everything, every moment. And that, you could say, is my aspiration. I don't succeed, you know, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I forget, forgetfulness. But over the last few years, I've included something else, because joy, to feel joyful in every moment is a pretty tall order. It's a very exalted, noble, but exalted aspiration, and something that I do think all of us should try for. But I discovered, I perhaps knew this, but I discovered it in a dynamically and experientially, that there are other things that are, you might say, stepping stones to joy that lead to that. And I thought, oh, yes. And I began to incorporate that because it gives me what I want, is joyful. But if I remember that, and I found that there's one, if you're in a bad mood, this one quality, it's so simple, but this one quality can drive away any bad mood that you have. You get up in the morning, you've got something happen, if you can just remember. And that's the attitude of a grateful spirit, to be grateful. And we think of grateful as something that happens when something outside of ourselves goes well. Oh, I'm grateful for that. I don't mean, you could mean that, but I mean more than that. I mean adopting the conscious practice of gratitude, summoning it, just like joy. Pure joy is not necessarily, or it's not based upon something happened good. Happiness might be circumstantial, but joy is transcendent. And pure gratitude, I think, is transcendent as well. To the degree that we can choose that, choose gratitude, we find that it's a stepping stone to joy, because that's what happens. Our heart becomes full of joy, but it's easier. You could say gratitude is something so easy, to be grateful for this, to be grateful for that, and it drives away any negative, contractive feeling. Gratitude is expansive. It expands. You know, gratitude turns our consciousness away from ourselves, me, my problems, my situation, my this, my that, things I don't like. And if I just summon that quality up, it reaches out, and pretty soon, whatever those negative moods might have been, how can you have them if you're grateful, you know? And then even if you have them, if you can get to the point of so much detachment, you say, yeah, I'm even grateful for those bad moods sometimes, because there's a quality there that reminds me of what I don't want. If anything else, I don't want that. And so it reminds me, God, that thou art the doer. I don't want to be this doer. And it's God reminding, if we take it that next step, which some of us have this habit, thank you, God. Now, be gratitude, but if you bring that next point in, thank you, God, it becomes a devotional expression as well, because thank you, God, we are in this journey together. You are the guide, you're the carrying me along in this path, and I want to acknowledge that. And it's God reminding, if we give it that devotional tinge. And you'll see, just practice that. Next time you feel kind of grumpy, see if it doesn't change. See if it doesn't change your life. And I think you'll find that you can then begin to make that a habit. Feel good. And the other thing about it is, the thing about gratitude is it just doesn't necessarily make you feel good. And this is why it's socially, I think, something all of us can try to infuse our society with, is this attitude of gratitude. Because not only does gratitude make us feel good, ideally, and I think it just naturally, it's going to make you do good. It leads to that. Gratitude is the incubator for so many other positive qualities, and it stimulates. Your grateful heart will naturally do good action and want to put that, because when you're grateful, you can't help it. You want to share, you want to do good. And so take that as a reminder from today's Sunday service and put it into practice if you possibly can. God bless all of you.